Cricket is not only the game, it's a way of a life. That has taught me a lot, and at the moment, this is taking me from book to my charity Cricket for Care, then to the gallery. I don't know where I'm going to land, and my wife always calls cricket is my mistress. So, which will maybe continue, I don't know how long, but she's supporting me, unbelievably supporting me. My dream of Cricket for Care for children, which is at the moment is going around the world. I have always said that if you bat with a straight bat, you will last longer. If you bat with a cross bat, you score few runs, but will get out. See, Sachin Tendulkar and Jack Kallis are the top scorer in IPL, and they are batting with a straight bat. I must thank all of you coming today. The rest of things you will see inside. And once again, I thanks all of you coming here. Thank you.
CEO of ICC to come up here and ceremonially open this beautiful Shyam Bhatia Cricket Gallery.
It is the first choice in sport, and I want to pick up on an acknowledgement that you've made with respect, or I think it was Rita that made, with respect to the wives. And I know the full board of directors can share exactly the same compliment that we owe all of our spouses. If Vimla did not support you, I don't think we would have seen this museum behind us. So a true round of applause to all of the spouses. I've been involved ever since I understood what cricket means, so it was from a very, very young age. So in terms of years, it must be about 40 odd years now. I think a record of such history, and there's a very rich recording here. Mr. Bhatia has pulled out some very, very interesting facts and figures and history of all the full member countries. So this is awesome for any individual to walk through and read about the game of cricket. Shyam has filled all of the available space. There's just no more space left to fill anything.
It's fantastic. I think what it shows is that individuals who are interested in cricket can establish a gallery of this kind, which would serve the best interests of international cricket, because it's an international gallery. And what is even more important is the educational aspect of it, so that the schools in Dubai may see the wisdom, the necessity to take school children here to see and learn about the great cricketers of the past. And there are even summaries here that deal with some of the present day cricketers. So to all intents and purposes, it's a fantastic idea, and we should congratulate the author.
It's an honor to be here for the opening of this gallery. Cricket is a game of traditions, it's a game of history, a game of culture. And when you come here, you you witness and you see the many, 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 many heroes of the game. People who have done so much to make a game of cricket the great sport that it is. Not only from the game's point of view, but in breaking the barriers between races, between cultures. I'm an African and I'm a South African, and I'm here at the Emirates now, and I've got wonderful, good friends at the Emirates. So one of the most outstanding thing about the sacrifices and the achievements that many of these people that you see on the wall has done is to bring the world together, bring the nations of the world together. No matter what language I speak, no matter how different it is to yours, but the common language of cricket is the same. So what Shyam has done for cricket, I think we owe him a debt of gratitude that can never be repaid. I wish his gallery can be replicated in every nation, in every continent of the world. The future of ICC is great. ICC has done a remarkable job in terms of growing the game and spreading it in places that you and I have never heard of. They've gone on to places, war-torn places like Afghanistan. Society is crushed by war, and by going there and giving people hope to rebuild their lives and to rebuild their countries again. So the work that ICC is doing is noble work, and I'm very honored, in fact, to be part of such a great organization.
I think they should act as a great inspiration to anybody to see the great players of the world, see their records, and to see some of the memorabilia. As a youngster, I think you'd look at that with awe and hope that you can emulate these players. I've been in Dubai now for just over a year. I work at the ICC Global Cricket Academy. I work with Rod Marsh and Madassa Nazar. So our role is to start the Global Cricket Academy and try and make a difference here in the UAE and right across the world.
It's been very well thought out. Obviously a very expensive project, but extremely informative. It captures a lot of the history of world cricket at all levels, the Test cricket as well as the one-day international matches. But I'm really impressed by the way he's put it up. The concept and the themes are out of this world. Well, the future of ICC is to keep administering the game on behalf of the nations. We have more than 104 nations now that are part of the ICC family, and so I think that their role will continue to be there, like the guiding father.
I think this is history which we are seeing right here, and it's very interesting. And I think this should be publicized more so that the youth can come and see what our history of cricket is about.
का हमारे पास there is no dearth of talent. हमारे youngsters, I don't know whether you saw the under-19 team World Cup में perform. We reached the final. We were unlucky, didn't win. But some of the talent in that team is very, very good. What we need to do is, keep them along with us. अब हमने उनको, one of the boys is also in the national side for the World Cup. He is in the team, and some of the other boys we want to, work with them so that they keep. बहुत talent है in all fields, but it needs to be disciplined. It needs to be, looked after by. In the past नहीं होता था. Past we have won twice at World Cup 1919. Where the boys have gone, nobody knows. Barring one boy who is a wicket keeper, Sarfaraz. Other than that, hardly any you can find. But talent, there's no doubt of that. There is a lot of talent. हमारी जो basic shortcomings हैं उसको overcome करना चाहिए. We need to improve our fielding. We have to come to world standard. World standards have improved tremendously. The science of we have one of the finest trainers with us from Australia, and he is a very, very good person, and he's been doing a good job with the youngsters also and with the Pakistan team also.
I'm here especially for the evening. Shyam invited us along for the opening of this lovely display of cricket memorabilia that he's got here. Well, I'm from New Zealand, and sometimes struggle with that. But and I was saying to Shyam, we haven't got too many pictures of New Zealanders in here. But no, look, I mean, I think I love cricket, I love sport, and I think what we've got here is fantastic.
I think it's superb. It's unbelievable that it's a private collection. I'm a cricket nut like a lot of the people here, and just to see all the records and the displays, it's outstanding. Just reading this bit here about the values of the game, actually I think that's one of the real strengths that cricket's got, it's the values.
एक इंडिविजुअल आदमी को इस शौक से उन्होंने ये जमा किया है. I think all the credit to him, and that shows his commitment to the game, and it's a big thing for UAE and Dubai. I think for a person to have such a wonderful collection, and it's really great to have all these collections under one roof, which is I think fantastic. That itself shows how much he loves the game and how much he wants to contribute to cricket. And it's not only he's doing this contribution here, but all over the world. I think all compliments to him, and we should support him and thank him for that.
Basically because cricket, has a great following in UAE. Basically because there are Indians, Pakistanis, Sri Lankans, and Bangladesh, and now South Africans, England, Australians. All of them have a common love, which is cricket. Because it's and this in the subcontinent, cricket is huge. So that's one of the reasons that cricket have a great following, and people follow cricket very closely here. And everything is being done or connected with cricket by the people also who really love the game.
Well, the first book that came out, The Portraits of the Game, there were 70 paintings, and that was about 4 months' work. And then they had an second version, which were those 12 paintings over there, which was obviously a little bit of time, a month or two. So yes, and then Shyam has actually been asking me for a year for these 3 paintings, and I did them last week in fact in South Africa. So he was my hero. Because I was also a wicketkeeper. I played provincial cricket in South Africa for a long time, and he was my hero. he was also obviously a great cricketer. Well, the only time I've ever seen anything like this before is at Lord's in London and in Melbourne. But this is, I've been to Lord's a couple of times and it's a nice museum, but this is far better, and I love this. I mean, it's got his personal feel to it and it's interesting, and I think he's done a wonderful job. Yeah, it's colourful and he's done a fantastic job. I mean, it's amazing somebody's live out their passion, you know. It's wonderful to see.
Hi Shyam, congratulations for this wonderful opening of your gallery.
Yes, Shyam, I'd also like to say congratulations, and it's wonderful to see how your hobby, it's become such a passion, and you're really leaving a legacy behind, I think, for cricketers to come.
I don't think there's any gallery in the world that has history, or the teams or all the cricket players, and I think there's history on the players, the World Cups. I don't know any of it, and I'm one of the youth, so
yes.
So I think it's very important, and if he opens it up to the youth, it'll be great because it's an education for them.
Very proud of my father's achievements with the gallery and the work he put into it to get it ready for today. Not the people who put the most work into this were my father and my mother. We supported wherever we had to, wherever they needed our support, but by and large it was their effort in getting up together. My father's vision for what the gallery meant to him, and what he wanted in the gallery, and for my mother for helping him with the execution, because she was here on site making sure it was ready for today. I definitely share his passion, his vision, and his love for the game. He firmly believes that the sport has taught him important skills such as leadership, such as discipline, such as teamwork, and that's led to his success in his life. And so I share those beliefs. I've benefited from those lessons passed down from him to me. So for that sense, we do share the same passion.
I love cricket. This gallery I've made my small contribution to. I've been helping. My special subject is cricketing history, and I've been writing some of these cricketing historical bits. And I've been a good friend of Shyam's, and we've worked hard towards making this gallery great. It's been wonderful to be part of this. It's been wonderful to have association with Shyam, who's done this gallery. And I have, of course, been working with him for many years now. And I started, my acquaintance with him was when I used to come for Sharjah cricket as a writer and commentator.
To me, the main thing I feel about a gallery like this is that it is giving inspiration to a lot of other people in other parts of the world to start up such galleries. Just today I heard the president of the South African board. He was talking to me and he said, I'd like to set up a gallery like this in my home. Then there were various other visitors who said that we should set up similar things in the various cricketing centers in India, because I think it's important to do that, where you have the gallery and you have a museum shop and everything else. So, I think this is sparking off a lot of interest, and the whole thing will snowball. So he has done a very pioneering effort in doing this, and it's practically single-handed, I can say, because it is one man's vision, Shyam Bhatia's vision, that has made it happen. It's his passion. It's because of that he could follow it through, and then he got people involved who helped him along with it.
I think it's a great concept, not to be seen anywhere. This is the first of its kind, and Shyam Bhai has done a great job. I mean, we have been coming here and visiting Shyam Bhai over the last few months when the construction was going on, and he used to explain to us that this is where I'm going to have this thing, this is where I'm going to have that thing. But finally, everything is here, and it is mind-boggling. And the amount of cricket paraphernalia and collection that he has out here, I doubt if any cricketer ever has such a huge collection for his own collection. So it's magnificent, yeah, unbelievable.
Oh, this is terrific effort he has made, and I am in favor of replicating this all over India, not only in India, all over the world in stadiums where cricket is played, because this is a great inspiration to youngsters, And when I was younger and I used to play cricket, to get this kind of information, we used to have to make so much of an effort to get all this information which is available here. And I suggested to the cricket officials of ICC also that you should be doing this all over the cricketing world. And the gentleman from West Indies, he agreed with me. He says, now that you mention it, I've been thinking of the same thing, that I want to replicate this kind of a gallery in West Indies, in all the stadiums, so that the youngsters can see the history of cricket and learn from it.
This actually, I think, 1.5 years, but I actually get involved for the last 3-4 months, and started off with scratch, and Samba has a lot of memorabilia, and we have to place, and at the same time he's doing so many activities like cricket for care, a portrait of the game, and bat signed, and all the players' data, plus that bat has to engraved and get it signed by the legend, and all that activities. I'm involved with them for the long time now, and it's like feel proud today that giving me a free hand to do whatever in this gallery, and today I also feel proud that it's my baby also, because the way we started up in this gallery, I mean, it's each and every corner. It's really I feel proud today. I mean, like seeing everything plays well, people are happy, and people appreciate our effort. And thanks to Samba, he has given me all the support and allowing me and giving me free hands to do whatever I want to. So really happy, and hope people will like it. And this is just the beginning, if you can say. Like, yeah, we'll have to improve. We have to go strength to strength, and we have to do better. And let's hope for the best.
My first time I went for finals in Lahore, 1996. That's the time I really got hooked on cricket. And after that, there's no end. I enjoy watching cricket. I enjoy traveling with my husband for cricket. And I enjoy what he's doing. So it's a lot of enjoyment for me now, rather. And I feel very proud that my husband is doing all this. It gives me a great pleasure when we enter into the gallery and we see, oh, this construction we started about 10 months ago, but this gallery was made in a week's time. So a lot of efforts were put in. Oh, he was every day, every day on the phone with everybody. He used to travel with all the bats everywhere, and every function he went, he used to carry the bats with him for autographs. Then of course we have all our friends like Ravi Shastri and Kapil Dev and Sunil Gavaskar, who are great friends.
gallery is a testament to the great passion that Shyam has for cricket. And what more can I say? It really is. You can't build something like that without being obsessed and being passionate about something. It's his love affair with cricket. I'm a dreamer in my life. First I did my cricket book, Portraits of the Game. I didn't have a clue what I'm going to do it. It came out well. Now the cricket gallery, I want to do it since a year and a half. I didn't know what I'm going to do it, but I said I'll do a cricket gallery. And the idea kept on coming. I had a small gallery earlier, which I demolished. And I want to make it 3 times bigger. And because that became small, I'll show you the pictures of that old gallery. And I want to make it much bigger. And then ideas kept on coming, what I had to do that. You see this cricket bats? That's a very unique idea, and I want to do that unique idea, that when you come to the gallery, you see the aesthetics. I'll take you to my old gallery walk. Look at this one. This is my old gallery, and these people have visited to the gallery. And this was not a 1/3, a 1/4 of this gallery earlier. And I want to do a bigger. And the idea kept on coming. And then you go that Mr. Rasing Dungapur was my dearest friend and the most able administrator. That's a tribute to him. Now look at the bats. Look at Imran Khan, Shane Pollock, Courtney Walsh. This is the first time ever you see anywhere the cricket bats have full aesthetics of the player. That how many matches are played, what is their average, batting, bowling, and getting autographed. So this is all players, 72 players, which are in my book, Portraits of the Game. And slowly, inshallah, I'll get everybody's autograph. And lot of cricketing world are supporting world boards for giving me cricket bats to put in my gallery. Like you see, India-Pakistan series 2005, NetWest Challenge, India's team. So I have so many bats who's been given to me by all these cricket boards. And then whoever cricketers visit my home, I get this autograph and make a bats of legends. So that's I keep on doing. This is presented to me by Andrew Flintoff. This is autographed by England team. That was presented to me by Michael Holding, autographed by West Indies team. It's a way of life. Because if you take the cricket philosophy, important thing is discipline, dedication, and leadership, teamwork. If you follow these things and bat with a straight bat, not with a cross. If you bat with a cross or bat, you get some centuries, or sort of centuries, you get it, but 6ers, 4s, but you can't build the inning. But with a straight bat, you can build the inning and go live. Same in life. If you are straight, you bat with a straight bat, you will build your life. You may be a problem, but you build the inning. That's my object to teach the children. That's very, very important in the life. It's the love of the game. Look at this. This is a new thing, something. History of the cricketing nations. I have created 8 pillars for 8 test nations playing. See the history and that who has played an important role in the history. Then look at the test match captains, their statistics, how many matches they played, how much won, how much lost, how much drawn. And then if you come to that side, you will see that results, how many matches are played, who the opposition, time, matches, won, lost, tied, drawn. Highest team score, lowest score, most runs, all these things. So, if anybody comes to the gallery, it's very educating for them. If you see, at my time, my hero was N. Botham. You know? And look at this one. I have this, I got a special, my artist Richie Ryle has done this great 5 paintings. I requested him. My favorite fast bowler in my lifetime, Wasim Akram, spinner Shenwan Mullidharan, all-rounder Kapil Dev, Jack Callis, wicketkeeper Alan Knott, Gilchrist, batsmen Lara, Sachin Tendulkar. Look at the action. You look at them, man, you feel so great. Give you a kick. You're getting kick. Absolutely. How these guys are. This is my favorite piece in my cricket gallery. It's a bat of Sir Bradman, and which were presented to me, my children, at my birthday. Look at the top. This is my idea. I want to create on the glass. Man, you look at the great feeling give it to you. Look at this educating. This also, World Cup story. I mean, people have forgotten. This was called earlier Prudential Cup, then Reliance Cup. Then you see finalists, the venues, the groups, semi-finals, finals, best performers, who won. This is a detailed history. And the 2 guys, and this has really helped me, is Gopal and his younger brother Madhav Jasparas, who run the cricket academy also here. The most dedicated boys, and they have really dedication to do these things. That's very important. If you don't say influence, but I have really admire, and my most favorite batsman in Pakistan was Zahir Abbas. Unbelievable talent, unbelievable timer of the ball. You have to remember one thing. Game is bigger than the people. People will come, people will go, but the game will remain. These are all temporary things, but time will come. We'll get back to the game, back to the normal, things will get settled down, and Pakistan has tremendous talent. They'll definitely come back in the game like South Africans. I travel a lot on cricket matches, and I keep on collecting. You know, so it's a great thing. You feel, this is at the end of the day, is your passion. And passion have no time and value. This is Shyam Bhatia Awards. These awards, I started in '98. And earlier, we used to give awards, ourselves, myself, president of the Cricket Council, something like that. Then I said, if they take award from us, no meaning to them. Then I started inviting the legends. If they take award from them, they can keep the photograph at home, show the children, show the grandchildren. Now look, man, I was a cricketer. it's inspired them to take a award from them. So I started all writing, and everybody has really cooperated with me. Motivation, if you see all these players, legends who have come to distribute the awards, nobody is asking me even a single fill. Everybody comes free. That's the cricket, that's the love of the game. You have to give. Once you learn to give, you never lose in the life. That's important. And this is my Cricket for Care charity. And I am, whatever proceeds I get from my book, as well as I contribute myself, I'm donating for this underprivileged children to play the cricket and learn how to play the cricket. And this is the best game they can play and learn in the life. West Indies have all the stars always. You start from Gary Sobers, come back to the fast bowler to Gilchrist, Michael Holding, Malcolm Marshall, Viv Richard, Brian Lara, Weeks, all these guys, man. If you, all legends, you cannot say who's better than anybody. They are great. To me, the greatest cricketer ever, our century, the Gary Sobers. Unbelievable talent. This 12 plays in my new book, second book. Yeah, all of this, second edition. This all given to me, all cricket boards and all the players as presented to me, which I have displayed here. How the cricket bat has shaped the history of cricket bat. It's very interesting. This bat, India won 2020 World Cup, and the players presented me this. Who won the 2020? This is the players who won the 83 World Cup. They presented me this one. This is the 83 when they won the World Cup. And the 85 they won the Benson Hedges World Championship. This is a friend of mine brought a present from me, from Mark Taylor, when he scored the century and 100th Test match. Great, don't you think a great picture? Amazing photography. Youth message is simple, that bat with a straight bat, you never go wrong. That's important to me.